Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Peter Cannon Thunderbolt, issue number 1. Alright, a couple things about this. One, this is apparently a really old character. Like, it's been around for a while. In fact, when Alan Moore put together The Watchmen, he took ideas from several people all around him. One of those characters was actually Peter Cannon Thunderbolt, and he made that character into Ozymandias in The Watchmen. So that right away sparked my interest. And it's a number 1. And it's from Dynamite Comics. So all pretty good things. Let's get into who made this. So writer Kieron Gillen. Artist Casper Wingard. Mary Safro is the colorist. And the letters are done by Hassan Otsmain El Haw. The cover A, B, C, D, and E were done by Sean Phillips, Dave McRae, Butcher Billy, Paulina Gashow, sorry for that, and Casper Wingard, respectively, for all. So, not too shabby, not too shabby. Again, this is Dynamite Comics, and basically this, I don't know, this Peter Cannon guy, he does unfortunately feel an awful lot like Ozymandias, who's a totally awesome character, but unfortunately I heard of Ozymandias first. So this feels like the second-rate ripoff, which is sad. Now, I don't know if he's just making the character, if these people are just making the character as he's supposed to be made, or if they're making the character more like Ozymandias, because I don't know any of that stuff. I don't know who created this character. I don't know much of anything about this character because I've never heard about this character before this comic book came out. I just decided to do a little bit of research because, you know, sometimes you find something, and I absolutely hit the mother lode here. This is apparently an old school character. There's a bunch of other characters in here also who are also just as curious as this character, and that's really cool. There's one guy named The Test who seems totally awesome. He's this guy who's like a zombie, and he's brought back. He can only be around for a couple of weeks, and then he dies, and then he's got to be reconstituted in a different body. That's pretty interesting. And of course, he's got no hands. They're replaced with Gatling guns. Mini Gatling guns. Like, are you freaking kidding me? And they're a bunch of characters of similarly outlandish design. The end is supposed to be a big surprise, but unfortunately, since I'm not as inundated with the character as I would like to have been, the ending just kind of felt like, oh, okay, I get it, cool. It's a pretty cool ending, and at the very least, it is intriguing. Yeah, man, I wish I knew more about the character, but in all reality, we do have the character available now. So if these guys are gonna, the people in charge of this comic book, the creators of this comic book, are actually gonna spend time in actually teaching us who this character is, I think I could stay on board. I would like to read the next issue, but it's going to be one of those typical things. I'm not going out of my way to grab it. I'm not going to have it put in my pull box or anything like that. It's just, no. If I see it on the comic book shelf, I will purchase it, and that's it. Or, like this, I will just get the digital copy. In fact, that's probably more likely to happen. I'm probably just going to get the digital copy, but we'll see. We'll see. I might have considered getting the physical copy, but this apparently isn't anywhere close to his first appearance. So, yeah. I am confused, but confused in a good way about the comic and the character and the world surrounding him. His origin story is fairly interesting. I gotta admit, it's fairly interesting. It's like Ozymandias, but with a reason. There's actually a reason for this character to be as amazing as he is. So, I digs it. I do. All right, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.